Okay, so yesterday we discussed about this types of VLAN routing theory, right? We talked about
Yes.
traditional VLAN, okay,
Yes. Router on a stick.
yeah, router on a stick, and
Very much.
SVI. SVI, see, this was traditional means you can say that,
Many cable.
yeah, for each and every VLAN, you
Yeah.
need to have separate connection towards router, right?
Yeah.
And
Dedicated.
on yes, but when you're using this type of connection in that on the router, you don't need to configure any type of routing.
Okay.
Okay, yes. So let's have this practical to understand the problem of traditional routing or traditional interVLAN routing, you can say.
Okay.
So we'll make something. Okay, so here we are going to take one router.
Okay.
So you can take any router, whichever you like. You
Mm.
can take any version because interVLAN is the traditional method is the old one, so you can take any version of any series of the router.
Okay.
Okay, after that you can take layer 3 switch.
Okay.
Why? Because in layer 2 you cannot define VLANs.
Yes.
Okay, means here, but in real layer 2 switch you can define VLANs, but here this is layer
Okay.
2 switch. Okay, but here for practice we are using, see, by default this switch is what, layer 2, but you have to convert this to layer 3, right?
Okay.
Now we can take some computers here. Just take 6 computers. Now see, to make this little bit authentic we have to change some symbol.
Okay.
Okay, then this we can change symbol to. So this is our switch, and here we
Okay.
will be taking our router. Now let's connect these computers. And here we are using Ethernet
Yes.
and 1 by 3 like that.
Okay.
Port number is important for the switches, but for PC port
Okay.
numbers are not important because this is the end device, right?
Yes.
And remember I told you that if you, maybe someone has misplaced this, right? Okay, so
Yes.
if you will bring your mouse here, automatically you will know what the port number, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So now we are defining the VLANs.
Okay.
VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and VLAN 30. Send back, send back, send back. Now you can write here some kind of information regarding VLANs, like
Okay.
this is your IT department VLAN, which is our VLAN 10,
Okay.
VLAN 10, and the subnet what we are using here, we are using 192.168.10.0/24.
Okay.
Okay, this is for IT department. Now we can take one more department, which is HR department. VLAN 20, 192.168.20.0/24. Now we can take the third one, which is student department or
Okay.
visitors, whatever you want. Okay, student department VLAN 30, and the subnet what you are using, it's 30.24.
That was
So we have three VLANs. Okay, so here we can identify as a VLAN like VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30. Okay, and here you can delete for now. Okay, for now let's delete this link. So let's come start this all devices. This is started. Now take console. Okay, so PC, we can come here to PC and we can identify with the IP address 10.0 slash 10.1 slash 24, and subnet mask we will define later. Okay, or we can
okay.
say that, see, network is always with subnet mask, so we can define that the people who is using VLAN 10, okay, for him subnet mask will be 192.168.10.100. Okay,
Okay.
and same here 20.100, and same here 30.100. 192.168.30.100. This is the subnet mask.
Gateway or subnet mask?
Sorry, sometimes gateway, default gateway,
Okay.
gateway, and then gateway.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can come here to this and we can define our gateway like this, 192.10.100,
Okay.
and we can save.
Cool.
Now PC2, same thing, we can copy or you can type it, or you can write in different method. You also know
Okay.
that, right? 192.168.10.2 slash Instead of slash, you can write directly subnet mask, right? And the
Direct
default.
subnet,
Yeah,
yes.
you can use both method. Okay, slash or this one.
You
Okay.
put it because it's when it's default, you can put it 24.
No, no, no. You can use, see, slash. You can use any slash. Slash 25, 26.
Okay.
So you have both method here.
Okay, for me. Okay.
Okay, switch. We can keep it here. No problem. PC3 now. So PC3 belongs to
Yes.
different subnet, which is 20.1/24, and the gateway is 20.100. PC4 20.2/24, PC5 30.1/24, and then 30.100, right?
Yes.
IP 192.168.30.2/24, and now you can save it. So now if you're coming on switch, so first you type here, so VLAN brief, no VLANs, only you have default VLAN, right? Okay,
Yes.
so now you have to come here and type conft
Okay.
interface range, right? E0 slash
Yes.
0 slash 1, then switch
Switch code.
port mode
Says.
access. Okay, I did not create it, sorry. Okay, now listen, if you will not create
Okay.
VLAN and if you will write
Yes,
this
sir.
command, what will happen?
It will create it. It will ask you to. Anyway, it will just let you know that it's gonna create
Switch port access
VLAN
VLAN 10.
10. Mind your VLAN, the VLAN that you write.
VLAN 10. Okay,
Yes.
does not, you do not have, but it created.
But create it. Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
and now if you want to verify, so VLAN brief.
So you can give that VLAN name or
Yeah, you will. So VLAN brief, yes, you have VLAN 10. Now what we can do, we
yes.
can come here, we can say
Okay.
here VLAN 10 name IT department.
Department.
Then we say here, okay, VLAN 20 HR department name, sorry,
Um,
name HR department. Then VLAN 30 name as
student
student department.
department.
Okay, now we can exit. Okay, then again we
Okay.
can come to interface range,
Yes.
interface range, and now we can add
Yes. The 21.
no E0/2-3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, see this two,
Yeah, two still for the VLAN 10, right?
no,
VLAN
VLAN
20.
20
Yes.
switch port mode access
That's it.
access VLAN 20.
20.
Then again come to range. Now here you can
Yes.
say
E1
E1/0 dash
-1.
1. Then here we can write switch access, and here we will make with the name. Okay,
Okay.
access. Now tell me what you have to write.
Switch port access VLAN name
VLAN name and then STD
department. Yeah,
department.
department.
Yes. Okay, and now let's verify. Okay, so according to our ports, it's added here, right?
Yes. Yes.
VLAN 10, VLAN 20. Now, if PC1 wants to communicate to same subnet, which is 10.2, no problem for him, right?
Yeah.
But
Same
when,
VLAN.
yes, but when they wanted to communicate to a different VLAN computers like 30.1 or 2, there is no communication, right? Okay.
Yes.
So for making that communication, what you have to define, okay?
Okay.
So you have to define some routers. So here, what we have to do, we have to say in traditional method, okay? So in traditional
Okay.
method, you have to take connection per VLAN, okay?
Yes.
So we can say that, see, this is VLAN 10, okay?
Okay. 3-1
Yeah, 3.1, 3.2
and
VLAN 20,
2. Okay.
3.2 VLAN 20, and
No, come down. Come down. The one that you choose is. Okay.
okay,
It's
and
okay.
3.3 is
For
VLAN
VLAN 30.
30. So we can, no
Okay.
problem. See, it's, that's why we can say sometime what normally we used to do in our classes.
Okay.
We keep these numbers here, okay, like this,
Yes.
okay, and we keep these numbers here. Are you understanding? Because
Yes.
number one, number two, number three, okay,
Yes.
and what we do, then we say
As you
we,
said that.
yeah, we bring this one, okay, we bring this one like this. Are you
Yeah.
understanding?
Yeah. The first one.
Yeah, the second one, and the,
Yes. And then the last one.
yeah, and this is the third one, VLAN 30, right? Then there is no
Yes.
problem. Okay. So now when you are
Okay.
coming, so now you have to come to router,
Yes.
conft interface E0/1 IP address. So which
Yes.
IP address you have to assign?
10.
Yeah, the
10
IP
dot.
address what you have used for default gateway on the
Yeah.
computers.
10.100. Yes.
Yes. No shut. Then come here
Yes.
interface E0/2.
Yes.
2. This is for VLAN 20, right?
20.100.
Yes, and this is for VLAN 30. Okay, no shut. Okay, and now if you can verify, so IP interface brief. Okay, exclude unassigned.
Okay.
Now you can get the IP addresses, right? Okay, so only
Yes.
two things what you have to mention here. There are something like that. Okay, do not forget, note, in traditional method. Okay,
Okay.
don't forget to add router interface IP as default gateway in each,
It's computer.
you can say, yeah, in each VLAN or subnet computers, right? Or we can say VLAN
Yes.
PCs. This is the first
Okay.
condition. Okay. Second condition, you can say that do not forget to
To put
add
gateway.
router interface connecting to switch, means, okay, router interface as per VLANs, right?
Yes.
So this two condition. So what we did, we assign IP address, we added the IP as per default gateway, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now one thing is missing, which one? So now you have to come to switch and you have to say conft interface E3/1, okay,
Yes.
switch
Code.
port mode access, and then switch port
Switch
mode
code.
access VLAN 10, right?
Yes.
3/1 is that one, and then you can say 3/2 is 20,
Yes.
okay, and 3/3 is for 30.
30.
And now you can exit, and now you can verify with the help of so VLAN brief, and now you can see that E31, E32, E33, which is connecting to routers, now they are added, right?
Yes.
Okay, and now if PC1 wants to communicate, now they can communicate easily. Just wait for 30 seconds. The listening knurling is going on. Okay, so now communication is started. Why communication is started? Because router will follow its routing method, right? And all
Yes.
the computers are, so router, when any packet is coming towards router, so router know about these networks, because all these networks are directly connected to your router, right?
Yes.
That's why
Yes.
your router is helping to forward those different VLAN data to different VLANs.
Yes. So now we can ping from 10 to 30.
Yeah, see, you are pinging from 10 to 30. You are pinging from
Yes.
10 to 20.
20. Yes.
Okay, okay, so this is the traditional method, but I told you what is the problem in the traditional method, that how many links you will be adding. Maybe see, right now you have
Yes.
three VLANs, but in the
Yes.
companies maybe you can have 10 VLANs, 5 VLANs, okay.
50 depends.
Yes. So if you'll see the new routers, okay, nowadays the routers have hardly, they can have three or four, two or four interfaces.
Yes.
Okay, see, this is virtual one. That's why you can add as much as interface you want. But normally when you
Yes.
will buy router, you will find hardly two or four interfaces. Okay, and you cannot add multiple routers for this, right? So they came with a different technology which was known as this one,
Router on a stick.
router on a stick. Okay, and in this, see this link now. See, in the previous one, this separate link is
Yes.
forwarding separate VLAN data, right? And now
Yes.
these all links are access link, right?
Yes.
Okay, but here single link is forwarding multiple VLAN information. So in that case, you have to convert this link to
Trunk.
trunk, and you have to define encapsulation
Yes.
802.1q, and you have to keep
Yes.
one thing in mind, that this is a single interface, right? Okay,
Yes.
so on a single interface, right, you cannot define multiple IP addresses. Are
Yes.
you understanding?
So,
So you
yeah.
have to create
Sub
sub
interface.
interface, right? Okay, so no problem. Let's come with the second scenario. Okay, so we have same scenario. Okay, we are not going to make another lab, right? We will just modify this one. Okay,
Yes.
so for in this
Yes.
condition, what we are going to do, we are going to delete the interface. Okay, so only single interface is remaining here, right?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So we delete this one, delete this, and delete this. So here we are going to make this link as a
Trunk.
trunk, but trunk link will be made by from switch, right? Are you
Yes.
understanding?
Yes.
So now we have to come to router, and we have to remove the IP addresses, right?
Yes.
So we are coming here. So interface brief. So we'll come here. Okay, interface E0/1. What we will write? No IP
No
address.
IP.
Okay, Can we write these things with the help of range? No. Interface range E0/1-3, no IP address. Okay, then
Yes.
exit and come here. Okay, no IP.
No IP.
Okay, now come to switch. We have to remove these all interfaces, right?
Yes, yes. We
Okay,
put it in access. So
yes. So what we have to say, conf t
interface, config,
uh,
interface range,
interface range
range
e
E3
E3/1-3,
option.
right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, because we have 3 by 1, 3 by 2, 3 by 3, right? And
Yes.
then what we have to write? Switch port,
No sweet spot yet.
access, VLAN 1, right?
One. Yes.
We
Yes.
cannot write the same command switch port mode access because they are already in access.
Yes. Yeah, I understand.
Yes, so we can come here and let's verify. Yes, these all ports are now in E0.
Villain.
Where is that one?
Yes.
3 by 1. Yes, 3 by 1,
Yes.
3 by 2,
Yes.
and 3
Three by
by 3.
two.
Okay.
3 by 3. Yes.
Okay. So in the router on stick, now what is the function? Let's learn something here. So what is saying that in inter-VLAN routing using sub interface means logical interface, okay, will be acting as a gateway on the router, right? Gateway for these computers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now make sure VLAN 10 and VLAN 30 should communicate, okay?
Yeah.
So you can communicate with anyone. Now, so if you want to make sure that only VLAN 10 and VLAN 30 should communicate, so you have to make only how many interface? Sub interface, only 2 sub interface, right?
Yes.
And if you want to allow all, so and in that condition you add 3 interfaces, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
we have three villains.
Yes. So what I told you, first you have to make trunk link on the switch, and
Yes.
then you have to configure encapsulation on the
Mm.
router with the IP address, right? Okay,
Yes.
always keep in mind. See, okay, let me show you with the example practical share. Okay, so let's come here on the switch. So first on the switch we have to create trunk link, right? So you come here
Link.
conf t interface, which link is connecting E3/2, right?
Yes. That's so.
Switch
What?
port
Uh, encapsulation.
trunk
Encapsulation. Dot
encapsulation
one two.
dot 1q, and then
Switchport
switch
mode
port
trunk.
mode trunk. Okay, and for more security reason, what you can say, you can off the negotiation, right?
Okay.
Remember, switch port
Yes. No
no
negotiation.
negotiate, right? Because you are making as a trunk, right? So
Yes.
you have, when you have used manual trunking, so why you are keeping negotiation? Because negotiation will be done between switches to switches, not between switches to router, right? So unnecessary your switch will send some DTP message to router, so you have to stop this one for better convergence and for the better bandwidth utilization. Okay, so now you can
Okay.
check here. So interface trunk, so you have this trunk. Okay,
Yes.
now you can come to router. So you have to come here conf t, and then you have to say interface E0/2 no.
No shutdown.
Yes, first you have to enable this interface. Okay, and then you have to simply exit. Okay, and then you have to write here interface. Okay, e
E zero
0
zero
slash 2
dot.
dot anyone dot 10 dot 5 dot 3, whatever you like. Okay, so for
Okay.
identification we make as like, like a VLANs. It doesn't mean that for VLAN 10 you have to make like this. I can make like this also, right?
For okay. For me, If we have VLAN 10, we have to put dot 10. If we
No,
have
no, no.
VLAN 10, okay,
Okay, should we do this? No problem. Okay, let's do with this.
okay, okay.
Then you say encapsulation
Dot one
dot
Q.
one q for VLAN 10. This you have to write identical. Okay, VLAN 10. And
Okay,
this
okay,
interface I want to use for VLAN 10. And then IP address 192.168.10.100, subnet
yes.
mask,
Total
no
zero
shut. Okay, exit. Okay, then I'll make for
for the
VLAN
21.
20.
Okay,
Encapsulation, here you have to say
no,
20. This is identical, you have to use the same as per
okay,
VLANs. Here
okay.
20.100,
Dot 100.
no shut,
Okay,
exit,
dot 2.
VLAN 30,
Okay,
and then
good.
30.100, no shut,
Okay,
exit. Okay,
okay.
same thing. You same thing. Do not forget to add the default gateway, but here do not forget. But this is not important. Okay, this one.
So,
Okay, but here what you have to say. Don't forget to add the interface to trunk link, right?
okay,
Okay, so you have to make this as a trunk.
yes,
Now you can come here and now come to PC1 30.1. See, they are communicating.
yes,
Okay, but here what is the problem? Okay, see, their communication is okay. See, this communication is okay, but now see, this interface is 100 Mbps speed, right? This interface supports
yes,
100
okay,
Mbps Mbps speed. Okay, now suppose you know this switch, right? Switch is a
yes,
full duplex, right,
yes,
device. So when this guy is sending 100 Mbps, at the same time someone is sending 100 Mbps, but this switch is only forwarding
100.
100
Okay,
Mbps. Now, but switch is working with the help of multiple collision domain, right? So
yes,
switch can forward multiple frames at the same time. So maybe switch will have around 400 Mbps data.
yes,
Mbps data. So at that time, do you think that switch will forward the same 100 Mbps? No, switch has to forward
no,
only 100 Mbps,
100.
not 400. So what will happen if switch is sending that 100 also? Okay, so see how this thing is working. Switch is sending here. Okay, then router will do its routing, and then router will reply with that, and then switch will communicate, right?
Okay,
Okay, so the problem, so see, normally they say as it as a bottleneck problem. So I can show you one thing here. Okay, so it's same like this one. See, the information is passing from this side. Okay,
yeah,
yes, but when it is reaching to router, see, router is what at anyhow, router is a single interface, right?
yes,
Okay, so router will only process single, uh, means router will process the information as per its single interface. So data
mm,
is moving from this side. Okay, like see the data is in waiting list like 100 mbps, 100 mbps, 100 mbps, and this router is processing only 100 mbps at the same time.
Yes.
Yes, so this time at your router will, the processing will be late and there will be latency.
Yes.
And uh,
Yes.
see, this is very small network. Okay, but when you are talking in the organizations which when they have around 50 switches, okay, and in that case if you are using this type of conditions and this type of technology, okay, so router
Yes.
processing power will be increased and maybe router can hang or maybe your router can restart.
Okay.
Okay, so they came with another technology which was known as a SVI, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have some information about SVI. Okay, so SVI is what? SVI is known as switch virtual interface. So SVI are VLAN interface with IP address. Means SVI is a VLAN interface with IP addresses. Now, a switch virtual interface is a virtual LAN of switch port represented by one of its interface to for routing or bridging system. So you can say routing. Okay.
Okay.
Now there is no physical interface for the VLANs. Okay, and the
Yes.
SVI provides the layer 3 processing. So here in that condition you need layer 3 route switch. Okay,
Okay. Yes.
now for packets from all switch ports will be associated to that VLAN, means you have to assign IP address to the VLANs. Now with SVI the switch will use virtual layer 3 interface to route the traffic, okay, to other
Yes.
layer 3 interface to eliminate the need of physical router.
Physical.
Means instead of having physical router you cannot have, means you can have layer 3 switch. Okay,
Yes.
so this is very simple. Okay, so in this condition you don't need router. Okay, why? Because companies are saying that, okay, instead of, see, now you can say that the large ISPs, okay,
Yes.
are using layer 3 switch.
Okay.
Okay, so let me add one layer 3 switch. See, this is layer 3, but I'm going to add one image so you have some.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's change this one to change the symbol.
Okay.
L3, layer 3 switch. My god, I added large image. Let's try to change image symbol. Okay, just wait, let me make some finds. Okay, so we added one layer 3 switch here. Okay, and
Yes.
now if you're coming here, so just remove this router. Now you come to layer 3. So now here you have to say, you have to verify few things. So VLAN brief, yes, you have
Yes.
VLAN and the ports are added according to VLANs. Okay, and
Yes.
now you have to say here, so IP interface brief.
Yes.
Okay, so you can see here you have the interface. Okay, and here you have VLAN 1, right? Okay,
Yes.
so now what you have to do, you have to create some VLAN interface, right?
Interface.
So here you have to say here
Yes.
conf t, okay, interface VLAN 10 and then IP address 192.168.10.100 and then no shut.
Okay.
Exit, then come here to VLAN 20. See, normally
Yes.
if somewhere you will see that, because VLAN you will see as a virtual interface, right? Okay,
Yes.
so in virtual interface, when you will type this just interface IP address, when you will type this
Mm-hmm.
command, right? Okay, so
Yes.
in packet tracer they will show you up, not down.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
so in that, if you'll just write interface VLAN 10 and IP address, you will see the interface is up. Okay, but in the
Okay.
real
So
router,
here,
yes, you have to write no shut.
not set up.
Okay,
Okay.
no shut, and then exit, then again interface VLAN 30,
Yes.
IP address 30.0,
Yes.
no shut.
Not set.
And then if you will come here, show IP interface brief, exclude unassigned. Okay, you have the IP addresses, right, on the VLAN.
Yes.
Okay, now tell me, VLAN is there. Okay, and
Yes.
this is SVI, so no need of encapsulation, nothing, right? Now tell me, they will
Yes.
communicate or not?
Not yet.
Why?
Because of the routing, you have to put one command IP routing.
Yes, so here if you will try to communicate, okay,
Yes.
no communication. Why? Because your switch is not maintaining, so IP
Yes.
route. Okay, see, switch will have this information, right? But here you have to enable
Yes.
one command, IP
IP routing.
routing,
Routing.
and then you come here and now try to communicate. Switch, so IP route, save, and then reload. If it will not work, because I think that there is no any problem.
It's something that you see. I don't know whether you remember, even when we were in Douala, we faced this kind of problem. Even though you put the IP routing, you did not ping from one VLAN to another VLAN.
No problem. We can see.
Yeah.
We can troubleshoot this.
Okay, so even over there, we face this kind of problem already. So
Ping minus count. Do we have something to check? So IP route. Yes, routing table is maintained.
yes.
10, 20, 30. Sequence, no problem. Let's try with another ping 192.168 dot 10.2.
I don't know whether something's happening
So
with
VLAN
DNS.
brief,
The same command, if you go to this one, packet tracer,
it will
it will
work.
work. Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so what we did here, we deleted that switch, right? And we added
Yes.
a new switch. So let's start this switch
Okay.
and then take console. and we'll reconfigure this switch as a new, right?
Okay.
So conf t, then you have to write here IP routing, okay, because we are
Yes.
configuring this switch as a SVI, right?
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Okay, then we'll create here
VLAN
VLAN
10.
10 name
IT.
IT
Deploy.
department, then VLAN 20 name HR
HR. Yeah.
department, then VLAN 30 name student department. Then we can write exit. Then we can say
Okay.
here interface range E0 slash 0 slash 1
Yes.
switch port mode access
Access.
switch port access VLAN
VLAN 10.
10 exit. Now 2 slash 3 switch port mode access switch port access VLAN 20.
20.
Then interface range
1.
1 slash 0
Dash 1.
1 switch port mode access VLAN 30 and then exit, and then we'll create here interface VLAN 10 no
Yes.
shut IP address 192.168.10.100.
Yes.
Okay, VLAN 20 no shut.
Mm.
You can write no shut at any time, it's not that. Okay,
Okay.
then VLAN 30 no shut right, and then
Mm.
so VLAN brief, yes, VLAN is there and they are added there. Then
Mm.
so IP route, yes, routing is also there, and so IP interface brief
Yes.
exclude on assign. Fine, everything is okay.
Everything is okay here.
Now just wait for listening learning of 30 seconds and then we can try. Now see, it's communicating, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just part of maybe, you know what, instead of deleting that switch, I would have
Yeah.
to restart, not instead of restarting, suppose
Mm.
we should have done this one conf t,
Which one?
okay, interface
Okay.
VLAN 10 shut no shut,
Mm.
okay, shut
Okay.
no shut, okay, this,
Okay.
okay, so instead of that we did some mistake, but okay, so now see it's communicating.
Shut and then not hit.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, for all the villains.
No, yeah, yeah, of course. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and VLAN 30. The interface.
Okay. Interface villain 10.
Yes,
Shut and then not shut.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now let's come again to this your SVI. So we have seen this inter VLAN routing using multi-layer switch. Okay, with
Okay.
the SVI interface.
One question. I have one question.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, if it's like this, and then you connect this layer three to another switch layer three again with
Okay,
the same, yeah, with the same VLAN that we created here in that other switch that we connected to this one.
okay.
So are we going to configure SVI in that switch too,
In this
or
one,
how? Yeah, in this one.
no, make this link
If
as a trunk.
Mhm.
Okay, because this is this switch. Okay, let's do that one. Okay.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Yes, so just connect another one.
Yes. E0, E1, E2, E3, E0, E1. Okay, now you said to have another switch here.
Yes.
Okay, let me take this one.
Okay.
Okay, so here we will have one computer, right? To verify.
Yes. Okay.
3 by 3.
Okay.
Start this one. Then connect this one to a specific VLAN.
Okay.
VLAN 10 is okay, right?
Okay.
For him, okay, switch to, and then we'll start this PC, and then we'll take this as a console. So will this PC belongs to VLAN 10? So we are going to put IP address 192.168.10. I think
But
123, right?
yes.
/24, and gateway is 192.10.100. Save. Okay, so in switch 2, first you have to create VLAN.
Yes. We run 10.
Const VLAN 10 name IT name IT
Multiple
department, exit, then interface E0 by 0, switch port mode access,
access.
and then switch port access VLAN 10.
And yes.
Exit. Now you have to come here to interface E3/3. Okay,
Yes.
switch port trunk encapsulation.1q, and then switch port mode trunk. Then come to switch 1. Okay, conf t interface E3
E3
slash
slash
E3/3, switch port
trunk
trunk encapsulation
encapsulation dot one q.
dot 1q, then switch port trunk, sorry, switch port mode
Should
trunk,
put more trunk.
mode trunk. Then here you verified, so interface trunk, fine, okay.
Yes.
Now come to this PC, ping 192.168.10.3. First try to communicate with the same VLAN. You are communicating, no problem.
Okay, several.
Yes.
Yes, we are
Now
coming.
if you are coming here, trying to communicate 192.168.10.1, your same VLAN, oh, sorry,
Yes.
10.2,
Dot 10.1.
yes, 10.1, 10.2, your for same VLAN is okay.
Yes, yes,
And
several is
as,
okay.
yeah, as inter VLAN routing is there, now try
Yes.
20.1. Okay, you're communicating.
Okay.
So
Okay.
here this link is what?
Trunk.
Trunk link.
So there's no need to configure anything here as I mean like SVA. There's no need to
No, no,
configure
only
something here.
single SVI.
Okay. Okay.
Because see, this switch is working as a what? Right? This switch, when the traffic is coming, so this switch is forwarding this that traffic.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. For me, I thought that
No,
even
no.
here you have to configure switch. Okay.
But always keep
So
in mind that you
okay.
remember,
Okay. That was good. Switch.
root switch
Yeah.
concept, root switch and non-root switch.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
if I
yes,
have multiple switches, okay, so
yes.
to
There's
which switch I
always
will make as a root switch?
okay.
No, I'm asking if I have 10
Eh?
switch, so I have to make one switch as a root switch. So to which switch I will
Yes,
make as a root switch? I have to use the strongest switch, right?
yes. The powerful one.
Powerful one, yes. So here
Yes.
also you have to make this switch as a root and SVI. Okay,
Okay.
same root switch will be acting as a SBI switch, and that should be
Okay.
powerful switch. Otherwise, it will not be able to process multiple what you can say, multiple frame and routing information together. Okay.
Okay. So my last question is here.
Yeah. Can
VLAN
we?
10, VLAN.
You want to make another switch after this?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
My this question is okay now. So here we have VLAN 10,
Okay.
VLAN 20, and
Okay.
VLAN 30,
Yes.
right? So if we use same network for all of them,
Okay.
if you
Like
use
10, same network.
yes, same network, and the VLAN is different for the three.
Okay.
So if you use it like this, what about the gateway that we are gonna put it for the SPI?
Same gateway because they belongs to single VLAN.
No, no, no same VLAN.
Okay. Okay. You
This
are
VLAN,
saying that.
this
Okay.
one is VLAN 10, right?
The VLAN 10, VLAN 20,
Yes,
VLAN 30, right? Okay. So in that
yes.
case, each and every VLAN will have
Uh-huh.
their IP address and the gateway will be different. Are you
So
understanding? Like suppose,
here the gate. Okay, go on.
see here, let me come again. I understood your purpose. Okay. Suppose
Mm,
you're saying that,
yes,
okay, you're saying that you have this
yes,
switch, and you're saying that if you have multiple computers, okay,
yes. Same like you.
but network is same, yes,
Network is same. Yes,
network is same. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, right? So here
yes,
you are saying that this is VLAN 10,
yes.
okay, this is you're saying that VLAN
VLAN 20.
20, and this you're saying
Yes,
that this is
VLAN 30.
VLAN 30, right? Okay,
Yes,
and they all are connected.
they all are connected.
Okay, but they are using same subnet.
Yeah,
Yes, because maybe yes, company could have only single subnet and they cannot buy multiple subnets, right? Or they cannot see subnet is your own. You can configure. No need to
yes,
pay for this one. Okay.
yes, yes. Because the local one.
Yes, that is the local one. Now, so here you are saying that for him, see, so for
Mm-hmm.
him, this will be VLAN 10, right? So
Yes,
here you have to say that okay, for him you said okay, this is your default gateway. 10.100 is default gateway, right?
yes,
Okay. Now, so for him you said 10.100. Okay. Same like for this VLAN, you have to define something like 192.168.10 dot maybe like 200, or for him you can say as 192.168.10 dot 250, something like that. Why? Because the domain is what? See, when they made VLAN, right? So this domain
yes.
is separate.
Yeah, it's different.
Yes. So each VLAN you have to assign IP address from the same range.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. For me, okay,
You
I understand
try
now.
this lab.
So,
Okay.
so even though they're in the same network,
Yes, because see,
this one,
if this computer
the
is sending some information, right?
yes,
Okay. So this information will not pass here.
mm-hmm.
Why? Because they are
Okay.
separate VLAN. Now you will say, okay,
Okay.
sir, you will say that, okay, I want that is I'm using SVI, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, so SVI is what? It's a virtual interface. So for this, you said, okay, I have VLAN 10 interface, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you said VLAN 20 interface. So
Yes.
so where is VLAN 20 interface? Did you assign any IP on VLAN 20? Each network
Mm,
need each VLAN need one virtual IP segment. Okay.
yes.
So if you want, we can do this lab.
Okay.
Okay.
Let
Uh,
us do this one.
okay. So what we can do? Let's delete this one.
Okay.
Okay. We can make new lab, right?
Okay. Let us make a new one.
Mm, new SVI lab. So take this one. Change symbol. How many computers you want? Same 6 computer, right?
Yeah, six or even three or three from different different.
Three is also okay, but it's okay, no problem.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
so here we are making this as a VLAN 10.
Okay.
This two computer. This is VLAN 20, and this we are making as a VLAN. Okay. And now, as we have to make this as a we are using single subnet, right?
Single subnet, yes.
10.0/24.
Okay.
IP 192.168.10.1/24, and gateway, what you can say, do we need gateway? Yes, let's assign 10.100.
Okay.
Save. Okay, and what you are thinking, so we'll go according to you, then I will explain you. So you're thinking
Okay.
that each computer gateway will be same, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
no problem. Okay, so first I'll go with
Okay.
you, and then we will change and we'll make separate gateway. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
4, 5, 6. Then come to here conf t VLAN 10, name IT department, VLAN 20, name HR department, VLAN 30, name student department. Exit. Then we'll come here, interface range.
Range. E0
E0/1,
50.
right? Switch
Yes.
port mode access,
At
switch port access
plus
VLAN
0
10,
10.
exit, then range is 02/3
Plus plus
20.
20.
E1/0/1 access VLAN 30, exit,
Yes.
and then we said IP
About
routing, and then interface VLAN 10, IP address 192.168.10.100,
okay.
no shut, and then again no shut. Okay, so VLAN brief, yes, everything is okay. So IP route is okay. Okay, and then so IP interface brief exclude unassign is okay, fine. Now if PC1 wants to communicate 192.168.10.6, right, which is different VLAN.
Yes. Yeah, that's a different.
Okay, wait for few seconds for listening learning.
Yes.
If you
If they're supposed to communicate.
okay, but see if PC this wants to communicate to same VLAN 2, the VLAN 10 computer is communicating. So what you have to do
Yes.
here, as I told you,
Yes.
here you have to say default gateway
Okay.
192.168.10.100.
Okay.
Okay,
For the first one.
yes, for him make 10.100. Okay, for him make 10.100,
Okay.
and for this make 192.168.10 dot for example make 50.
150. Okay.
Okay, 150, no problem. Okay,
Okay.
and for him you can say that 192.168.10.200. Okay,
200.
yes, and now you have to come here, come to PC3 default gateway, you have to change 10.150, right?
Yes.
PC3 and
Yes.
PC4,
Yes.
PC3 and PC4,
150.
PC5 is 200,
400. Yeah.
huh? PC5
Yes.
is
Yes. Yes.
200 and
It's 200.
yeah,
Yes.
PC6 is
86
2.
is 200 too.
Yes, and now come SVI, then you come here config interface VLAN 20,
20.
yes, SUT, and then IP address, I'm saying SUT, no shut, then IP address 192.168.10.150.255,
Okay.
and then he's saying overlap. Okay, see, yes, have you seen the
It
problem?
should be. Okay.
Okay, now see, there is no logic
Uh,
of this one. Did
okay.
you understood the why they are saying that
Yes.
overlapping? Because he's saying that
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
if you want to make communication between all the VLANs, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then what is the need of making VLANs?
Okay. I see.
Did you understood?
Yeah, I understand.
Yes,
So there's no need to leave them on the same this one,
yes. Then
network.
they are saying that you must have multiple subnets. Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay. Yes. So here is saying that if you
Yes.
see, so if you want to make communication, see, you first you broke the communication, right? Initially they were
Yes. And then
communicating, but
you
you
brought
made
it with
VLAN, and now
VLAN.
you are saying that
Yes.
okay, they should communicate. So what is the need of VLAN now?
Yes.
Okay,
I see. So no need to leave them in the same
Yes,
network.
yes.
Okay.
Okay then. Okay. So
Yes.
the
Yes.
VLAN information is completed. After this VLAN, okay,
Okay.
we have to work on IP forwarding architecture. Okay, means how
Okay.
your router is taking forwarding decision. Okay, because see, if
Okay.
any packet is coming to router, okay, so
Okay.
router is processing those packets. Okay, so there are three type of forwarding mechanism used by router. Okay, so initially process switching was used. Now after that fast switching came, but now Cisco has changed the processing process of the router, and now we are using Cisco Express forwarding. Okay, it's the latest forwarding mechanism in the Cisco devices. Okay,
Okay.
so we will be knowing about this one. Okay, what is
So,
process switching?
so we are approaching the routers.
Um, no, we are
I
not
mean,
approaching the routing. We are coming to know
yeah.
about forwarding mechanism. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and then we will be working on these all what we can say
Yeah.
like
There's VTP,
yes, yes. We have VTP and all this.
spanning,
Okay, after
spanning
CEF,
tree,
okay, then we have to work on VTP. All thing is
spanning
there.
tree.
Yeah, yeah. It's there. It's there. See here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see.
Okay, so our next class will be this one. Okay, forwarding mechanism.
Okay. Okay.